Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Here are some culture shocks for me as a foreigner that I got from watching Skycastle. Enjoy. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and become part of the family. And click the notification button so we can make sure to see each other more often. And if you want to support me through one of these payment options, I will make sure to personally thank you, each and every one of you. It makes me be able to create more quality content and post more often for you. First of all, the small booth, basically nothing but a desk and a chair, like right in the middle of the room. It looked to me at first as a punishment corner, like a place where you go for isolation when you already are in prison. So it's like the worst place you can go to in a prison situation. Because it's supposed to be a study booth or a study room. It was really shocking for me. Another really shocking thing that I haven't really considered before I started watching Skycastle is that Koreans intend to not call each other by names. And this became so clear to me when the moms in the series, they are not calling each other by their names. They are calling each other by their son's name's mom. It's like my mom present herself or being called by her friends Joachim's mom. And that's insane to me, because especially when the dads in the series are not doing it. They get called by their names. I mean, of course my mom and my dad would call themselves and each other by mom and dad in front of me. Not in any other situation or with any other people. I mean, if I imagine that kind of a situation, I would personally feel that sometimes you just don't want to be someone's mom. Sometimes you just want to be yourself. Number 3 on the list, the obsession about the university and which university you went to. Which university you went to represents who you are. It became so clear to me in this series, and it's so shocking to me because as a foreigner, because as most people actually here don't even go to the university, and if they do, there's like not really a university that is the university that is supposed to be better than the other one. I mean, in that way, it's more interesting to me as a foreigner which subject you've studied at the university, rather which kind of university you went to. And it goes hand in hand with the next one on the list, because it shows in a lot of scenes in Skycastle how the society think that success and study is sometimes more important than family. So the pressure amongst Koreans must be so horrible. Because I mean, the kids don't even have decent lives. They're not doing things they're not hanging out with friends after school. They are always studying or always thinking about studying or thinking about school. In so many scenes, it's more important that the kid goes to the university that the parents want them to go to, rather than what makes the kid happy. The pressure is so high, so he can't give himself the time to think what he wants to do, because he just had to do what the parents are brainwashing him into thinking that he wants to do. So it feels like a cult. And number 5, last on the list, What strikes me about SkyCastle is that if this was a Western-made series or a Hollywood series, or if SkyCastle was made in Europe, these rich people living in SkyCastle would not work as a doctor or a lawyer, because in Europe we have so high taxes that the ones who are getting those high payments, like doctors and lawyers, they get to pay some extra tax because their salary is so high. So what they actually make in their bank account is not that big of a difference between a low pay job and this doctor high pay job. It's not that big gap. So the point is that if this series was made here in the West, they would work with something like they have their own business, they would own apartments, maybe own hotels, like a hotel chain, or made an app that made them billionaires. While it seems then, for me as a foreigner, that doctors and lawyers get paid extremely well in Korea. So, because if you were a doctor or lawyer here in the West, at least in Europe, you wouldn't get that high of a salary. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you in the next video.